Oh, king in the window with a heart on board, Gary.
Wow.
There's some life. Oh boy. Peluso gonna have to do the dirty again. Club on the turn would be fireworks. Oh my word, Gary.
Lord in heaven.
What's up, poker fans? Welcome back to another Black Cash Poker video, where we bring you the best highlights and moments of the most entertaining poker events. Before getting into it, we would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos consistently.
Just shy of 9,000 euros, 8,809, the last 5-figure payout. Being right. Nice.
Although the second call was for twice as much as the first call. As we see an all-in here from Mr. Bolero.
What is this, 15? Ooh.
Mr. Brasilia.
I'm folding.
Versus blinds for 14.5 big blinds. This is close. As he makes the call, and we are flipping again. Who do you want, ace 9 or pocket threes?
And, well, so far so good on the Queen, Jack, 5 rainbow.
Ho ho, dealer. Action turn card.
And is the 5 of diamonds. Too many outs, Gazzy.
Too many outs. Too many outs. He walks away a little dejected, but still a very nice score. As we see Mr. Bolero out in 9th place. Andrian now the short stack. 8 big blinds, and we see Mr. Wilke.
As the bigger names of the poker world will obviously be rolling in towards the end of this week as the higher buy-in events start. I did see Alan Kessler.
Oh no.
Out there.
Oh no. I'm going home.
bothering the floor. Yeah, no, I joke. I jest. He was just he's perusing the tables at one point.
In all seriousness, good luck to Mr. Kessler.
Mamacitas.
Queens are hot. Talking about the production value, obviously the stages look fantastic, but away from that, you've got the general poker area. Hundreds of tables set up. They are ready for a big one here in Rozvadov.
Series like this.
Oh.
I know the answer, by the way. So.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What do you think? 14 bracelet events. Give you guys a couple of minutes to get some guesstimates in the chat, but how many decks of cards get used throughout the entire WSOP Europe?
This is an interesting hand here. We see we'll check call the turn. Navratil turning his ace high into a bluff. He does know that's the ace of diamonds and not the ace of hearts, doesn't he?
Sometimes you just have to pray.
Yes, indeed. I love the heart. No nits about here as he turns his hand right into a bluff, betting 600,000. Yeah,
100% range, right?
Lots of Jack 4 with the 4 of hearts, 10-3 with the 10 of hearts, those types of hands, which are going to stab the turn at some frequency. I certainly wouldn't begrudge him for folding given the actual board.
It does flick in the call.
But this man is here to play. Making the call with just top pair on the 4 flush board. What a play. Run on Haaland to score 40 Premier League goals. I think it's 40 goals in all competitions. I think it's 40 goals in all competitions, but yes, the odds are correct. Haaland continues his ways, which he inevitably will.
Oh boy.
Whoa, yay.
Chip leader waking up with aces. Andrian basically, or effectively jamming. He does leave himself some room to get away from it should, you know.
So he's raised to 1.4 and left himself 1.5. Normally you see players leave chips behind. They leave, you know, a couple of big blinds.
Could be from 9 to 7 in 6.3 in the middle. You want to be in with a bracelet up top, 95k. No dice, 4 of hearts on the river, and we are down to our final 7 players as we lose. The Italian Andrea in 8th place, going to be receiving 11,254 euros for his efforts.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, everyone else at the table was definitely anti-sweating there, rooting for an ace or a club, because that would have been the 10k seat locked up.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's Navratil's turn to run it sub 10 bigs with the pocket pair.
Aye,
Oh,
aye,
hello.
aye.
Hello. Ace Queen for Savinelli.
Flugel's about to fold a queen.
This is another one for our prop bet, Gazzy.
So we're one apiece right now?
We are indeed.
Your turn to pick, my friend. What do you want?
I'm always going to take the pocket pair.
Okay. Aye. 9-8-7. One diamond working for Savinelli. He does have the backdoor diamonds.
Can tell that Gary has been playing PLO, seeing the backdoor diamonds straight away as they present themselves on the turn. And he continues to do so, Gary. 3 of diamonds on the river. Backdoor diamonds coming in. Commentator's curse. Short stack with the boots. Savinelli with a hand and decision. All options on the table here.
Raising with the aces and facing a tank. Savinelli does decide to let it go.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What is going on, dealer?
You could wake up with an absolute monster, and you might find some parallel universe whereby you fold this. He does come with the raise. So it looks like 1.5. Which I like, as mentioned, you know, you don't want to shove and see the probably just about get away from your ace king suited. All in and a call. Peluso sees the bad news.
Wow, king in the window with a heart on board, Gary.
Wow.
There's some life.
Wow.
King 7-4, a couple of clubs, 1 heart.
Oh, it's a diamond.
No backdoor flush draw rolling off this time round. Oh my word, dealer. King of diamonds, corner pocket, Gary Blackwood. We are down to 5 players here.
Ladies are hot today, as we see Flugel opening up pocket queens to 500,000. Min raises all around.
He does let it go. I guess he's just trying to be as balanced as possible, taking his time in those spots.
Yeah. Peluso with King Jack off in the big blind, certainly going to be calling here. Little does he know Flugel is under the gun with a monster. He has 1 overcard working for him right now. Let's see what comes out. 1.3 million in there. Flugel with 4.9 behind. Every pot extremely important, particularly to these shorter stack players.
Oh, wow.
As we get the Jack 7-3. Dream spot now for Flugel.
Oh, boy. Peluso going to have to do the dirty again. Flopping top pair, decent kicker.
So I would not be surprised to see a bet and a raise here. Calling, of course, fine, but given the texture of the board, given all those semi-bluffs you're going to have, you want to widen your value range ever so slightly.
5-handed.
He is reaching.
Let's see more chips go in.
Reaching for calling chips. As we see Flugel staring down his opponent. That is an intimidating stare.
Yeah, I must say, Flugel's table presence has really impressed me. Like, he lost that big pot earlier on, the 8s against the ace-king.
Is it Jesse? Oh, I can't remember. I don't want to Google it. That's cheating.
I honestly can't remember. We'll see if so. Oh, Jesse, yeah, see.
Jesse Eisen, is that?
All right.
Sort of surprised to see if he elects to put it in. There are also a lot of rivers that will kill the action of both players.
For sure.
4, 6, a heart, an ace. He does call. Aye. Queens are hot, Henry. Now, this is a really good card for Flugel because, you know, it's a really good card for him to bluff if he's going to have like ace-6 or ace-4. So he might get hero called here. As we see the all-in, and Peluso immediately grimaces. He's going to ask for a count.
Bluff follow-up candidate.
King 6 suited, 9-8, 10-8, 10-9, all the heart combos. Really quite a wide range of bluffs. Of course, a lot of those bluffs are going to check the turn at some frequency, but a lot of hands here.
Peluso does call. Flugel will be up to 11 million chips, and we'll go into the first break of this final table, second in chips, 2 of 5. Odds on him folding?
I think it's right down the middle, to be honest. No, I think 2-1 in favor of him folding.
Oh boy, he does make the call. Gets shown top set, and Flugel is up to 11 million chips, moves into second.
Fogged with a very playable ace-8 also in the cutoff. Going to come in for a raise. 500,000 chips. Is surely picking up pocket kings in the next hand.
That's come with the... What is going on, man? We've literally been commentating for less than 2.5 hours. We came back with 13 left. And it has just been non-stop action so far today. Event number 1 of the World Series of Poker Europe opener.
I don't see any scenario where Flugel and Peluso don't get this in and Vogt gets out of the way.
It's wild as well because it is off the back of Peluso tank calling in a big spot. Maybe, you know, sometimes going to be tilted here, but he does have the goods. 2 kings in hand. We saw an ace folded. Flugel with 26%. 9-7-4. Couple of hearts on board. Flugel does now have 15 million chip pot. Oh boy. 4 hearts on the turn. It's never easy, is it, Gary?
It's never easy, boys and girls.
Chip leader with 4 left and 95k and a bracelet up top. No dice.
Ooh.
It looked close, I'll tell you that much. 5 of diamonds on the river, and just like that.
If you guys would like to see more final table highlights from the biggest events in the world, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, as we do our best to provide highlights on a weekly basis. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Let everyone know.
Oh boy, a little bit of a hand developing here, Henry. Ace, queen offsuit. Generally favouring the min-open, but elects to go to 625k this time.
I wonder if ripping here is just a thing for 30.
I believe it absolutely is, however, I'm not too sure with regards to ICM implications. And how about that for a flop?
Top set.
Not so much a mistake, but it wouldn't be as high EV as some of the other options. As we see a bet here from Wilka. Savinelli with a decision in his hands. Does he want to raise here? Does he want to just call? Looks like he's coming with a call, although... Yep. 9 of diamonds. Shout out to Ben Abadby if you're watching.
0.1% of viewers.
Well, Ben might be watching, so...
That would still be sub 1%.
9 of hearts on the river. Interesting spot here for Savinelli. We'll come back to the 9 of diamonds reference in just a moment.
He boats up.
He does. I really like this check. I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see a stab here from Wilka. He has been very aggressive and played very well at this final table. And indeed, he is reaching.
That's a sizable bet. Comes close to pot. 2.5 million into 2.7, and
he's going to get the bad news.
Yeah, Savinelli.
Oh, the old look back
is salivating.
This is a large bet. And it is a relatively quick shove. Frustrating for Wilka. I don't think he needed to go that big, to be honest with you. He's repping Flugel, one of our shortest stacks with 4.7. Wilka not too far ahead with 5.5. Queen Jack of Hearts on the button.
Limps?
17 bigs. You're desperate for a limp.
I am. I want to see how long it takes
Unfortunately,
through this series before we get a button limp.
He gets the triangle, and Savinelli with ace-10 offsuit is going to ask for a count.
Here's a button jam for less than 20.
He's going to ask somebody else who's not in the hand how much they've got.
Oh, Wilke shaking his leg, by the way. You can see his chair shaking. He does make the call, and Wilke from chip leader with 8 left to all in at risk with 5 left.
Am I 2-1 ahead right now?
You are indeed.
Awesome.
And the ace, queen, jack, 9 would give Wilke the best hand. 5 of clubs on the turn changes nothing. And can the German get there? He can't.
Aye, aye, aye.
8 of clubs on the river. And we lose Wilke in 5th. And it is the 2 Italians.
No limp. The chip leader, although not by much, he elects to call. And
wow.
Flugel. All his dreams are coming true right now. Great spot for him to shove the shortest stack at the final table with 4 left. And it comes down jack 5-4. You just hate your life. You're kind of happy to just shove it in. And if you take it down, so be it. You also get to make dominated hands call off. And like king jack or king queen probably comes in for the raise. So he is very high up in his range. Let's see what he comes with here.
Wow, he says call. Cards on their backs. Yeah, he's played tremendously, and I feel like this man with chips is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Well,
wow.
Queen, Jack, 4.
Can Flugel find it?
Oh, wow, just dead on the turn, Gary. We are down to 3 players. Flugel with the needled ace on the river. Going to be receiving 32,800 euros plus an entry into the WSOP Europe main event.
As we see Savinelli picking up the king jack of clubs in the small blinds. Now you guys and girls watching at home will have noticed that the fewer players remaining, the more blind versus blind battles we have, and obviously we're going to have quite a lot of these now. As we see Peluso with a very healthy chip lead here, 26 million to Savinelli's 12 million, with 2 pretty strong hands.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
Gary, we could potentially have a new chip leader here if a club rolls off.
Oh my word. Peluso getting to work straight away. Comes with the call.
Club on the turn would be fireworks. Oh my word, Gary.
Lord in heaven. Both players loving life, although Peluso is going to get some very, very bad news very soon.
Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
We are 1 card away from a new chip leader, especially if the board doesn't pair.
2.5 million. It's a bit awkward here for Savinelli because he might want to raise, but tough to find a size that isn't all in. He elects to just call. Lots of rivers that could kill his action here if the board pairs or if a club rolls off. And we get the cleanest, cleaner than clean.
No way.
The bleachiest 3 of hearts.
7.8 million in the middle. Savinelli checking it on over to Peluso for a 3rd time. Blind v blind. Remember, this was a limped pot, chat.
Let's just listen in to Peluso after he loses this pot, because he's not going to be a happy bunny.
Savinelli is about to be the new chip leader, regardless of whether or not
he's loading the gun.
Peluso calls the check jam. The inevitable check jam, one would assume. This is a sizable bet.
I think Savinelli always jams. Given the pre-flop action, you expect your opponent to raise all their suited ace-X.
Let's just make the call.
He's just called?
With the 2nd nuts.
I don't believe that.
And he is up to 22 million. He gets shown. Yeah, Savinelli playing 22.5 million instead of 28. And it's given Peluso a lot of life. It's crazy to think that he's the chip leader with just 44 big blinds, though.
Mm-hmm.
See what we run into in the blinds.
Peluso getting out of the way.
Oh no. Dealer, what are you doing? 3-handed.
Voked with the ace-queen offsuit, a very playable hand.
Just checking the size of the itinerary. Comes for the 3-bet rather than the rip. And now the action's going to... I mean, I feel like now he has a chance to get away from it. I think, like, I'm thinking of, like, online tournaments against unknowns.
Yeah.
I think it just goes in. I think here, though, like Savinelli with a pretty quick 4-bet jam.
Queens are hot, boys and girls. Do you think that's factoring into Vok's thought process right now?
I Funny, sneaky suspicion. No. Call or fold. Does let it go and take a bow, Vogt.
Yeah, that's an
staying alive.
Fold. That's an excellent fold.
Vogt's turn to most likely open jam, and he does. Moves all in on the button, and he's likely to get looked up here. This is for 12.5 bigs. It could be an all-Italian affair. All-Italian affair.
All in and a call. Peluso gets out of the way, folding an ace in the process.
To get heads up with a sizable chip lead over his fellow countryman, Savinelli just needs to hold with the ace-9, and, well, never easy.
It's never easy. It's just never easy.
3 9s and 4 kings. 7 outs for the German.
Oh, I thought it was.
Dealer. Ping it off. Jack of hearts seals Vogt's fate. Fist bumps and GG's.
Savinelli with the pocket 9s, the Nieners coming in for the raise to 1.5 million chips.
The old Ocho Ocho.
No. Did you just fish hook me?
I did.
Oh, he's got me.
Got him.
Got him. Not this one.
Upside down 9. Not too much to be concerned about. Just 1 over to his 9s.
Complete wiffle ball for Peluso.
Wow.
Savinelli checking it back.
Giving Peluso a free card.
Peluso with just jack high. He's going to start firing. Check, check. Both these players using the folded arm check.
Oh, okay. Let him catch up. That's what happens when you give your opponent 2 free cards.
Peluso with a bet. Savinelli with a call.
Jack is good.
Peluso going to see the bad news. I think that's what they say about the football team. I could be completely wrong there. As we see Jack 5 of diamonds, not the first time we've seen this specific holding today. Savinelli with it this time, raising to 1.5. Peluso making the call. His 5 is dominated. He does not know that yet. Stacks are relatively close now. Savinelli with just a slight chip lead.
Yeah, Peluso's managed to close the gap since getting to heads-up play.
Hasn't he just?
Oh boy.
Savinelli might find the check back here. He's been very reserved, as we've seen in heads-up play. Is Peluso thinking about leading here? This is not a limp pot. Savinelli has opened. Peluso has led out here, which is an interesting play.
I wonder how much leading we get to do on this board. I feel like intuitively that we get to... Wow, he just folds top pair. Oh, right. Strap yourselves in, chat. Strap yourselves in.
Wow.
Doesn't seem to get as many viewers as the the purists out there. They love the no limit hold'em. So
Really? Wow, surprised to hear that. Gold Roger says, great Italians. They are indeed. Strong facial hair in both these players. It's commendable. As a man who can't grow a beard, it's very commendable.
you're telling me, mate. Jesus.
You're only 12, it'll come in.
It was a bit of an inadvertent needle there, wasn't it?
Top pair for Savinelli. Peluso with the gut shot and the 2 overs. 2 overs, very important in heads-up poker, as his 8 will be live a lot of the time.
It's been drilling turns, and wow.
There she is. I'm a little surprised that Peluso didn't consider a raise on the flop here, given he will know that Savinelli has been folding a lot of top pairs and so on. So with the gut shot and the 2 overs, maybe could have pushed his equity a little there, but elects to just call, elects to ping the turn.
Yeah, in a very disguised way. Had a 6 rolled off, had an 8 rolled off. Probably would have seen some passiveness.
And being aggressive doesn't necessarily mean bluffing all the time. It means going for thin value, you know, betting turns a little thinner, all that great stuff. So I really like this bet from Savinelli. We can see that he is behind, but he's going to be ahead a lot of the time here. And he does have outs if behind. He does not improve. This is going to go check, check. Peluso going to pull in a very nice pot and propel himself into the chip lead, Henry. As we see Savinelli, he limps in.
Wow, so Savinelli limping in off sub 20. Peluso just
here
puts
we
him
go.
in, and Savinelli snap calls. Hang on a minute, Gary. 37,000 euro flip, and that coveted WSOP gold bracelet on the line. Jack 6-4, not even a club.
Tense. Good luck to both players.
The river. Deuce of diamonds. We have our first bracelet winner of the World Series of Poker Europe, live from King's Resort, defeating his fellow countryman, Carlo Salvinelli.
Wow, Henry. What a great game. These two played very well. Very different styles.
Very different styles.
Very different styles indeed. But congratulations to our winner. Nice embrace from both of the Italian players just at the end there.